Good morning, good morning. This is Mose, and welcome to Broken Into a Masterpiece. So, I want to talk about some things that's going on in the world right now that a lot of us are not paying attention to. Right now, white is the new black. Now you're trying to figure out, what do you mean white is the new black? Give these people back their language. And for you guys that didn't know, black actually means pale. No sun, no darkness to them. In other words, we're condensed sunlight. And they write everything backwards. So you got to pay attention to the type of people that you're dealing with. Everything that's wrong is right to them. But what's right is wrong to us. They created their own laws. Why did they create their own laws? So you got to pay attention to the content of a lot of these words that are being shown or being seen. But a lot of you guys don't know how to connect the dots. And so what happens is you get caught up in a systematic situation that doesn't belong to you. And I'll give you a prime example. Right now, the Asian community is blaming black people, and they're correct. They're blaming the right people. They're blaming black people for the things that are going on in their neighborhood. Now, put that word in its proper context. They're actually blaming white people for what's actually going on in their neighborhoods. However, they like to use certain type of words to attach to a people or a nation. Mind you, we're not black. We are a nation. We're called Israelites. Israelite is not a place. It is a people. And I think that's where a lot of people get this mixed up. So, what I'm trying to say to you guys is, get these people back their language. In other words, if they say a black person doesn't, yes, this is where you confuse the enemy. Saying people don't know that. So, when you confuse the enemy, it looks weird, it's gonna sound weird, but once you start saying white is the new black, you putting them in their proper perspective. You putting this nation where they belong. They always been beneath us, but the Most High had to make an example of us for being disobedient. So they came over here and pillaged and raped our lands. They came and pillaged and raped our lands, and then they're reaping the benefits of it. Now their time is up. They're blaming everything on themselves. However, you don't pay attention. You think that they blaming it on us. And if some of y'all condition your mind, you won't have these issues when you actually hear these people saying Black lives matter. Right, pale lives do matter. Police lives matter. That's why you got to pay attention to stuff. They talking about themselves. This has nothing to do with us. The slave catchers' lives matter. The exterminators in the hospital lives matter. All the things that are going on. Nobody want to really pay attention to the content of these words. That's why you have to do your research. And stop allowing people to tell you who you are. I'm not black. I am a Hebrew Israelite. I am a child of the Most High. My skin has condensed sunlight, which is white. This is what it's really called, light. White, they call it white. White because we're pure. So, let me give you a prime example. Leprosy. Leprosy is black. Remember when Moses stuck his hand in his bosom and he pulled it out and that was a form of leprosy? That's black. He came out pale. When he stuck his hand back in his bosom, he came back out light. So, guys, you got to do your research. But, yes, white is the new black. Give them people back their shit. Excuse me. Give them people back their information. Everything that they gave to you, give it back to them. Because everything they're doing is in reverse. You got to understand the enemy. If God is good, the devil is bad. You got to pay attention to stuff. So, that's my 2 cents. I'm Mose, and peace. I'm out.